Welcome to my Week 6 battle of the VDL. This week, the Indianapolis Infernape are taking on JoeSanToasty, coach of the 10-carat Lycanrocs. We're looking to continue our winning streak this week, and we have a pretty good matchup. So let's take a look at their team, my team, and we'll get into the battle. So their team consists of Crobat, Meloetta, Goodra, Fortress, Pawmont, Wugtrio, Swampert, Haunter, Carkol, and Metang. And their Terra captains are Wugtrio, Terra Water, Dark Ice, and Haunter, Ghost, Poison, Fairy. So they have a bunch of different hazard setters. Swampert, Carkol do very good job. Same with Fortress. And then Meloetta has just been a very scary Pokemon all season, but I think I have a few ways of being able to take it down. So first up, we have Typhlosion, and this is kind of my anti-lead Pokemon because Swampert, Fortress, and Carkol are like I said, the three big hazard Pokemon, and we have a way to break through all of them. Fortress doesn't want to take a Flamethrower, Carkol doesn't want to take a Scorching Sands, and then we have Power Herb, Solar Beam for Swampert, and then Toxic is specifically there for Goodra, as with these other three moves, we don't really touch it too well. But the reason I want to keep hazards off the field so bad is because we are bringing a Focus Sash Zygarde once again to try to get a Dragon Dance off to break early game. Thousand Arrows, Outrage, Extreme Speed just do a very good job of breaking through their team, especially if I take care of something like Fortress or Swampert on that first turn with Typhlosion. We're finally bringing Alcremie off the bench. I think it looks really good into my opponent's team as long as Crobat is removed. Same with Fortress as long as it's weakened. We're bringing a double dance set, I guess you could say, with Acid Armor and Calm Mind with stored power, and then we have Substitute as well, just because I didn't want to take Toxics from anything since we're in National decks. That's a lot more common. And Crobat gets Infiltrator, which is one of the reasons I needed to remove that. Next up, we're bringing Skuntank for a few reasons. We have Defog on there because, like I said, we want to keep hazards off the field, and it can also absorb Toxic Spikes if Fortress decides to set those. We have Knockoff to remove items, and then Memento is to be able to pass out into Alcremie so we can drop something stats and then allow Alcremie to be able to boost up for free. Choice Scarf Serena looked really good into my opponent's team, and I've brought it more support defensive most of the season, so I thought bringing an offensive one would be able to catch him off guard at least a little bit. We have enough speed to outspeed Crobat just normally because that thing is so fast we almost had to run max speed. Petal Blizzard is able to OHKO a max defense Swampert. I wanted to run Trop Kick originally, but that didn't even come close, and neither did Seed Bomb, so we had to go with Petal Blizzard. Knockoff to remove items because they have a few Eviolite users, and then Triple Axle is to hit specifically Goodra and as well as Crobat, and then U-turn to pivot. And finally, I have an Assault Vest Bronzong to help with Meloetta, rocking Psychic, Earthquake, Heavy Slam, and Ice Spinner. These four moves hit most of the team. Ice Spinner does good damage to Goodra, Heavy Slam hits Meloetta the hardest, Earthquake just hits Fortress, Carkol, Metang, all of those, and then Psychic hits Haunter and Crobat. If you enjoyed, be sure to drop a like, subscribe. Wish me luck in the battle. Here we are at the battle. My opponent brings Fortress, Goodra, Swampert, Wugtrio, Meloetta, and Crobat. We're going to lead with our Typhlosion. That was the plan the whole time. It's like an anti-lead set, so I think that's going to work out pretty well here. And they lead Swampert, so that is perfect. We are just going to go for a turn 1 Solar Beam here and get rid of this. They probably think they have a free like hazard turn or something like that, but we are going to knock this out. Hopefully they don't switch because we only get this once. Oh, and here it goes. Perfect. So we take out Swampert immediately. Hopefully no hazards. I mean, Fortress is still there, but we should be able to remove that. What a start to the battle, and we see Goodra come out, so I'm going to Toxic this because that's what we have that for. It would be nice to keep this alive for Fortress, though, too. So let me see if I would get knocked out by anything from this Goodra, maybe like an Earthquake or Hydro Pump. Draco would do a lot. I could just easily go Bronzong on this, but we're going to get a Toxic off. I like that. Alright, so we get that, and they go for a Sludge Bomb, so we eat that decently. And I think we can go out into Bronzong now. The only thing they can really hit us with is Flamethrower, but we're Assault Vest, so we should eat those pretty decently. And they have to fear Typhlosion being Flash Fire, so let's see how that goes. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. So Heavy Slam isn't going to do much, so I think I should just go for Ice Spinner. It'll hit everything. Wugtrio's got such low defense, like, it won't matter. And if Fortress comes out, that is fine. We just go Typhlosion. So we will go out into that here. This will try to set up some hazards, definitely, but Skuntank will be able to remove them. Okay, and they Earthquake on our switch, but we do take it. Goodra's probably going to come out here, but we are going to Flamethrower anyways, just to get chip damage off on it. And we can just go back out into Bronzong on this here. Okay, they knock off. Good knockoff. I forgot that Gudra got that. We'll Psychic this time. I want to get Fortress out of sturdy range, and Psychic should be able to do that. I do need to be careful of Meloetta in the back. I don't want to get too weak for that. But I do have Choice Scarf Serena, which does a huge chunk with knockoff, so I should be alright as long as it's not a scarfed Meloetta itself. Alright, so we get a little bit more chip. And Gudra is going to go down this turn. I don't think I want to swap Bronzong out and take chip on anything else. So we will just go for an Ice Spinner here. We can actually just Psychic on Fortress or something coming out. Alright, Fortress comes out, and perfect. We do get it out of range of Sturdy. So I could go Typhlosion here, but I feel like that's not the best play, because then we do struggle with Fortress a little bit. So I'm just going to Psychic again. The thing is, if they set up hazards, we just never get Typhlosion back out, right? I'm going to go for one Psychic. If they Earthquake this time, and then we'll swap the following turn. Because if we lose Bronzong, it's not really a big deal. Like, I'm fine with sacking this. Okay, it's a Volt Switch, so good thing we didn't go Typhlosion there. All right, Meloetta. So it's leftovers. We immediately see that. So it's probably a Calm Mind set. Oh, it's a physical set. Okay. Also, that Heavy Slam did nothing. I thought that would do a lot more. But this is going to be a physical set with Relic Song. How do I deal with this? I have Focus Sash Zygarde. They're not going to swap form either. So now we go Serena here. And let me see if I can KO this with either... probably knockoff, I would assume, but better to look. Okay, so it looks like knockoff from Serena has a chance to kill, but it's like 50-50. And I don't know if I want to just fully rely on that to KO here. So I think I might just U-turn out. I like that. I'm going to U-turn, and we'll go Skuntank. Because Skuntank is just holding Black Sludge, so if it loses its item, it's not a huge deal. Alright. Crobat comes out. Do I want to use this as an opportunity to try Dragon Dance? Or I could just click an attacking move, because his team is getting quite weakened. But Fortress probably just comes out on Zygarde. Yeah, we'll go Skuntank. We'll remove item from Crobat, because Crobat can't really threaten Skuntank back. So, alright, we take Brave Bird pretty well. We can at least take another one. And if I want to, I can Toxic Spike here, which would put some pressure on, like, Wugtrio and Meloetta. I'm not all that scared of them, though. I think I'd rather just get damage, because another knockoff might be able to KO after Brave Bird recoil. Yeah, it will. And I needed to get rid of that for Alcremie. So I like this, and now that gives me an opportunity to Memento on that. On anything. Well, not anything, but, you know. Okay, I'm going to attempt to Memento here, but I'll just let this go down because we'll get the Aftermath off instead of just sacking Typhlosion and not really getting anything out of it. Oh, wow. Okay, so we get the Memento off on this. All right, let's go for it. Let's Calm Mind. I might be... I don't know. Am I faster than this thing base? No, Creamy is nowhere near faster than Gudra. I really thought I could, but no. It doesn't go down to Toxic this turn. I feel like I can't, like, I'll Stored Power once just to get rid of it, because otherwise it wouldn't die to Toxic there, and I don't want it still around. This is alright, though, because I still have Serena, which can beat Wugtrio and Meloetta, and then Typhlosion is still there for Zygarde, or for Fortress, I mean. And Zygarde still does have a Focus Sash intact, so I have that going for me as well. I'm feeling decent, even though I couldn't get Alcremie set up the way I wanted, but that's alright. Alright, Meloetta comes back out. I'm gonna Acid Armor this time, because we've seen, like, knockoff and stuff, and, I mean, these two are physical attackers. Let's Stored Power and see... Interesting. Okay. I don't know if that matters, though, because it just has knockoff. I'm going to sub here. Okay, it also has Psychic. Cool. This is suddenly a problem. This very much a problem. I think I just signed my own grave here. That is crazy. I was not expecting Psych Up. Okay, so let's knock off. I don't think I beat this. +3 defense is really what's doing me in now too. Really fucking good set. Jesus Christ. I forgot Psych Up existed. This is so cool. I love this. I was definitely expecting like either Choice, Scarf Specs, or Calm Mind, or like the Relic Song set. Psych Up, never would have guessed. That did nothing. That did 15%. GG's. Oh man. I thought I had it. Oh, that's such a bummer. But I can't even be mad about it, because that's so fucking cool. It takes 3 knockoffs. That's horrible. Okay. I want to just outrage, but it doesn't matter. That doesn't even break the sub. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, if you enjoyed, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. I definitely couldn't have predicted that ending to that battle. So, but yeah, if you enjoyed, drop a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys all next week for week 7. Peace.